Jessica Lee, and you're watching Canada's Talent.
Between the lines, and maybe it's me. Maybe I only see what I want.
So Jessica, this has been a very exciting year for you. You won a contest with Marianas Trench last March.
This amazing girl came and she sang on her YouTube clip, and we all loved her, so we invited her to play a show in Toronto with us, and she did so well that we decided to actually re-record the song to feature her in it.
So what pushed you to enter the contest, and what was your reaction?
What pushed me to enter it? To be honest, it was kind of a joke. I love the band, obviously. I knew the song very well, and I'm a big YouTuber, so I'm always on there looking for different artists and different voices that I like to hear. And I came across this contest, and you know, my friends were like, "Oh, you should just enter it. I mean, you're probably the oldest one doing it, but you could try anyway." I'm like, okay, so you can see in the video that I'm in my dorm room and I'm looking outside because I'm late for class, and I was just kind of doing it last minute, and then I did one take, and I was like, well, if they don't like it, they don't like it, and I just sent it in. And, when I got the call that I actually won, I didn't know what to say. I laughed at first because I thought it was a joke, but after that and everything started setting in, it was amazing. It was a whirlwind experience, like you said.
Yeah. What was it like actually later on, actually getting to re-record the song "Good to You" and be in their video with Marianas Trench?
Yeah, that was amazing. It was my first time in a studio, and Josh was great. He was very encouraging, and he kind of let me know what I needed to do, and taught me the ropes, showed me the ropes. And after we recorded it in one day. I think it took about 8 hours, and then the very next day we shot the video. Oh, wow. So yeah, it was one thing after another. So I didn't really have time to let anything sink in while I was there. But shooting the video was amazing. I think that took about like 17 hours. Wow. On my feet in those like huge shoes. But that I think for me was probably the most exciting part, because it was nice to see the treatment for the video and how everything came together, right?
Yeah, it's a really cool video. Like
the idea was fantastic.
Yeah,
Colin's idea was great.
Have you had any experience before this at all, performing or voice lessons or anything like that?
No. I mean, the typical experience being singing in church choirs, I guess. I also had this job in Ottawa where I would dress up as a Disney princess and sing at kids' birthday parties. Yeah, so that was as much singing experience as I had up until then.
That was pretty cool.
Was it like a big kind of shock to like move into this whole new area, like having like professionally singing and all that?
Oh, absolutely. And I was a science student, like I'm in biochemistry at university, and to go from studying 60 hours a week in lab work to, you know, singing and playing dress up.
Yeah. Are you still studying science?
I am. I'm still in science. I took the year off to do some writing, but I'm definitely going to be finishing that degree.
Oh, cool.
Might as well finish once you started.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm 2 years in, and what are you going to do with half a degree in biochemistry anyway?
Yeah. How has your daily routine kind of changed ever since you started?
Completely. Normally I would, wake up at 8, go to class, come home at like 7 or 8, do homework till 4 in the morning, then do it all again the next day. But now it's a lot more, focusing on this side of me, learning that I can do things with my voice I never had time to do before. I'm taking lessons now, so I'm learning a lot more, learning more instruments that I never had time to play before, writing, seeing where I could go with that. And it's nice because it's like school in a completely different direction, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's been educational, to say the least.
Yeah.
What instruments can you play now?
I'm pretty good at guitar, and I'm getting a lot better at piano, so nice. Hopefully in a little while I'll be proficient at both.
Yeah, we saw your video. You're a great piano player too with the singing.
Thank you.
Have you ever dreamed that you would be a singer like this?
No. I mean, growing up, obviously, people you'd know too, they're always saying, school's important, get your grades. I was a science student and I did really well, so everybody was like, oh, she's going to be a doctor, she's going to do this and that. And so I guess I got that mentality myself that I was going to be doing all that. And I still can. I mean, I'm young, I can go back and do that. But right now this is what I want to do, so I'm going to focus on that.
Cool. So you're working on your new album now, right? Because you got
Right.
signed to 604
I
Records.
did, yes.
So what genre are you going for with your new album?
We've done a lot of experimentation, and the singles that we have right now are dance pop. So I'm a trained dancer too, so I'm kind of excited about those. So you know, they're kind of like the Katy Perry, Kelly Clarkson-y
Oh, cool.
dance
Yeah.
pop. Yeah.
Do you think you'll be touring with Marianas Trench at all?
I don't know. We'll see.
What are 5 things that not a lot of people know about you?
5 things. Oh my gosh. Okay. I was a dancer for 13 years. I'm obsessed with Japanese anime. I am obsessed with sweets. If you put chocolate or anything in front of me, it will be gone within a minute. I'm a huge nerd. I have a spending problem.
Don't we all?
Don't we all? Even before now, like before this interview, I was out shopping. I'm not gonna lie. Anytime there's downtime, I will be in a mall.
So we have some questions from fans that they sent in to us.
Okay, well, the first one is a little bit intense, so just be prepared. Izzy Data wants to know, do you like cookies?
You know, I'm often asked that question, and I find myself in existential crisis when that question comes up. But I'm gonna have to go with yes.
What kind?
Anything that has chocolate in it. But let's be realistic. If it's in front of me, I'm gonna eat it.
Fair enough.
Fair
It's
enough.
a cookie.
It's a cookie.
Yeah. So Pink Icing 17 wants to know, what was your inspiration to start singing?
Are these all like Twitter people? Is that
Yeah,
what
and
their
YouTube.
names are?
Yeah,
Oh,
this one's YouTube.
okay.
Yeah.
I was like, her name is Pink Icing. Different.
What was your inspiration to start singing?
Inspiration. Probably my dad. My dad is very musically inclined. He has a great voice, and he plays guitar really well. And he's always doing it around the house. So I think growing up, to me, that was like, oh, you know, as daddy's girl, let's copy daddy. Let me see if I can sing like him. And started learning guitar so that I could play like him. And then, you know, going to church, you see people in church choirs, and that's the first thing. I want to be up there and singing that too.
Okay. Jackie2446 wants to know, other than music, what did you want to be as a child?
As a child, I wanted to be a doctor. I mean, I was actually like president of the Pre-Med Society at university. Like, I was very gung-ho. I'm going to be a doctor no matter what. And then this all came up and kind of, you know, slowed me down a little bit, allowed me to think about what it was that I really wanted out of life. And I mean, I still can go back and still become a doctor.
Yeah, what has your family's reaction been actually to this sudden change?
It's been a roller coaster ride, to say the least. At first, it was a bit of a shock because I was so, you know, academically involved, and it was like, well, what about school? What about med school? Like, you have to finish this degree, and you know, it became, we had to have a sit down, and became the idea of, I can go back. It's always going to be there. I'm young, so I think now they're pretty excited about it. My mom is a great YouTuber now, and she's always posting, you know, clips of like your guys' things, saying, "Oh, Jess is having an interview," and telling all the families. So it's been an evolutionary process for all of us.
Who doesn't want to be a singing doctor?
Who doesn't want to be a singing doctor?
Sing your
right?
patients.
It's like Patch Adams, only cooler.
So Kaylee Fi-Fi, I think, sorry if I said that wrong, but she wants to know if Josh is as crazy in the studio as he is on stage.
Oh, he's a slave driver. I think if he could, he would beat me, but
Oh no.
I'm kidding. No, he's wonderful. The thing about working with Josh is that he has so much experience in it all, so that I can really kind of, you know, learn so much from him and absorb everything that he's telling me.
He grew up with it.
He grew up with it, exactly, whereas I'm only, you know, like I haven't even been in the whole thing for a year. So, is he as crazy on stage? He's funny, if that's what you mean by crazy. I mean, he's got a great sense of humor, but he's not clinically insane.
You sure about that?
No, not at all. I'm gonna go with yes for now.
What's your biggest fear?
Oh, you just segued right into that, didn't you?
Yeah. We always ask this.
Wow, that came out of nowhere. Biggest fear? I would say disappointing people. there's nothing worse than someone being like, I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Like that just gets you right
It's
there.
like the worst
Is
feeling.
that not? Or like especially when it's a parent, you're just like, oh, of all the things you could say right now, that's the worst.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, are you a dog or a cat person, or maybe like other?
Can I say unicorn?
Makes sense.
Is that a valid animal? I'm both. I love all kinds of animals. But if I could have a unicorn, I would.
That would be
Right?
cool.
That would be
Yeah.
pretty
I don't know where I'd put it, but they're majestic creatures, so why not?
Do you have any pets?
I do have a dog. Yeah, a little toy poodle. She's like this big.
Oh.
Hip hop pop rock from YouTube wants to know what your favorite band or artist is.
Favorite band or artist? I love Katy Perry, as you can tell from the video, cover video I did. I'm, like I said, I'm a big YouTuber. I don't actually surprisingly listen to a lot of music, but I will go on, and if there's like an artist on YouTube that I like listening to their cover videos, I will listen to them instead. Like I can do all of their stuff. But I grew up with bands like All American Rejects and like Jackson Mannequin, some of those like indie bands. So.
Are you seeing Katy Perry at all this summer?
I am. I got floor seats. I'm 8th row. I'm so excited.
Nice. Yeah.
So your fan Holly wants to know if you could be an animal for a week, what would you be and why?
Unicorn. Obviously. I mean, is there any other animal? Who doesn't want to be a horse with a horn coming out of their head?
know, right?
And you look at me like they don't exist, but ask Harry Potter, they do.
Your fan Ellen says that she loves you and your music, and wants to know what your biggest inspiration is. Who your biggest inspiration is, and I'm gonna say pick another one that you haven't already said.
So like a non-musical inspiration.
Yes.
Like a life inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay. Good question. God, there's so many people in my life that I've been fortunate enough to be with. I'm gonna say my friends. I've been blessed with a really great group of like 5 best girlfriends, and you guys can attest to how important having girlfriends are. And you know, every day in their lives, whether they're just texting me because they're far away, they teach me something new about how to relate to other people or the kind of person that I want to be, and that really, you know, helps form who I am. I'm lucky enough to have them inspire me every day with who they are.
Yeah, it's great to have a good support system.
Support system, exactly.
So is there a message you'd like to give to your fans and the viewers out there?
Do message. Expect the unexpected, and really, and follow your dreams, no matter what anybody says. It's worth it. Make sure you follow Canada's Talent on Twitter. It's @Canada's Talent.
And follow Jessica Lee.
@Jessica L Music.